Danny Segura in South Florida here at the KnuckleMania 2 press conference. I'm standing next to Chad Mendes, who's making his BKFC debut on Saturday. Chad, I mean, you're a veteran. You've fought for world titles. You've done it all. But this is bare knuckle. This is a new promotion. Any different feeling for this fight? Any nerves? Any different feeling that the novelty of the fight brings?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, this is the most excited I've ever felt for any fight coming into this. And I was just telling my coaches that on the way here. I don't know if it's just because I'm not overtrained. I did bump up a weight class, so I'm not cutting as much weight, but I feel good, man. I'm excited.
Yeah, nice. And explain to us, obviously we know you because of mixed martial arts. Why the move to bare knuckle? Because we thought, hey, look, if anybody's going to unretire, you know, you go back to MMA or anything like that. But why bare knuckle boxing?
I mean, it was a couple of things for me. I retired, you know, pretty much in my prime. I was 34 years old. You know, not because I couldn't compete with the best in the world. I know that I can. Just for me, it just wasn't worth it. I had other businesses that I started, and I was doing really well in those. So I decided to step away. You know, this opportunity wasn't something I went looking for. It just kind of came to me. And, you know, being in my prime, it's kind of, for me, it would be kind of stupid to pass up. You know, especially because I still have that drive to compete. It's not like I was completely done competing altogether. So I decided to talk numbers. We got the right type of pay figured out, something I'm excited about, which makes it all worthwhile. Get in there and crush my soul to get in here and compete at the highest level. So, yeah, it's a different organization. It's completely new to me, which that in itself is pretty exciting. I've obviously never boxed professionally, especially not bare knuckle. So, you know, it's like we said earlier, it's something to me that I associate with being primal. I'm really big in the outdoor industry. I love hunting. I love fishing. I love being connected to where my food comes from and the earth. And this kind of just fits right in that wheelhouse.
Do you regret walking away when you did? As you mentioned, you were in your prime.
I don't, man. I had a good run in the UFC and just mixed martial arts altogether. I mean, I started wrestling when I was 5 years old. I never took a year off all the way up through college. So at that time, I was ready. I was okay with it, and I still am. This is something that's new, and like I said, it's exciting because of that. And, you know, we'll see. Maybe I hate this. I mean, I get in there Saturday night and I fight this fight, and I'm like, that, you know, wasn't for me. I have tons of stuff to rely on. I have businesses and, you know, other things that I can do outside that I really love doing. So, honestly, this is all just a big bonus for me. It's kind of fun and get to just enjoy the process, which is nice, honestly. Going through my mixed martial arts career and you're fighting, you know, you get your fight purse cut in half if you lose. It's a lot of money you lose out on, and it's pretty stressful. So not having to rely so much on that, you know, money is just a bonus. Whatever I make here is nice.
It seems like it's not a necessity. You're doing this because you want to.
Exactly.
And let me ask you, so it doesn't seem like this is a sustained comeback. You're kind of on the edge, like we'll see what happens. What's going to define? Is it the result? Is it a victory? Or just how you feel in there?
Just how I feel, man. If I get in there and I'm like, this is just too much. I got a family. I got 2 daughters, you know, and a wife. And at that point, it's me being selfish. If I realize, like, look, I could probably really get hurt in there. But, you know, if I get in there and it's nothing much more than what a mixed martial arts fight is, or even just boxing sparring, you know, and I feel good and I get out there and win pretty quick, I don't know, man. It's going to be tough for me to not get in there probably again. So we'll see. Like I said, we can talk after and I'll let you know.
Certainly, certainly. And as far as MMA, is there a door opening for that, or is that chapter closed?
I don't know, man. We just talked about it in another interview. I said I still have 3 fights on my UFC contract, and what that pay is right now, not a chance. Not worth it for me. If I ended up talking and we could renegotiate, possibly, but it would have to be really good money, man.
Yeah, so that's something that I was going to ask you, because you're here competing in bare knuckle, but so I thought that maybe your UFC contract had run out or something like that. You're still in contract with the UFC.
I am, and they actually were really cool about letting me come here and making money for my family. They could have said no. So the fact that they did say yes, that's good on them, man. Thank you.
That's awesome. And look, you had made some waves on the headlines with some of the hints that you had mentioned as far as the pay that you'd be receiving for bare knuckle. This is prize fighting after all. Like, how much money are you making here, if you mind me asking?
Well, I won't tell you an amount, but like I said, it was more than what Ngannou made. I mean, and that's not the fight purse. Obviously, the fight purse is good, but what's really beneficial for me is being able to have sponsors again, man. Putting logos on my shorts, man. And that was something that we, you know, as fighters in the UFC, we missed out on a lot of money, especially going to that Reebok deal. And I think they're with Venom now, which I still heard it's not that much better. But Yeah, man, I pretty much over doubled my fight purse with just sponsor money. So getting out there and hustling, making these good connections with these companies, and really, growing with them over the last few years, to me has been awesome. And being able to get those sponsors and really promote them and help, and then obviously hook it up with the payday is nice.
So now it's not Chad Money Mendes, but Chad a Money Mendes.
I mean, I still wouldn't say a lot of money, but it's a money I'm happy about for sure.
All right, Chad, we're looking forward to your fight on Saturday. Best of luck. And yeah, looking forward to what's next.
Appreciate it. Thank you guys.